according to tradition, we said we should come with this. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to marry my daughter?
Yes, I am the one. I want to marry your daughter. I'm a businessman in Onitsha market. I deal on cosmetic and electronics.
Of course.
I'm an importer and exporter too.
He is doing very, very well.
Very, very Ever since I saw your daughter, I fell in love with her and I want to marry her.
It's with the love.
Yes.
You want to marry my daughter?
Yes, yes.
Dressed like this, looking the way you are looking. Light and darkness have nothing in common. You are the definition of sin. You cannot marry my daughter. Let me say, hey, please. Let me tell you something. I, Christiana, I am the leader of the CWO, Catholic Women Organization around here. I am the leader. So, darkness and light cannot mix together. You cannot marry my daughter. You are sin-defined.
If it's about the beers,
hey, please, let me finish.
But,
hey!
Mama, nothing is wrong with my dressing.
Excuse me.
This one is just a news.
Please. The way you came here, just carry yourself out of here. I do not tolerate iniquity. Leave this place. This place cannot tolerate sinners. Please, you are not fit.
But madam, don't forget I'm an importer. And
please leave.
Yes,
I don't care what you are importing.
We can shave off this thing and...
Please get out. Just get out. Get out.
Madam, don't forget this.
I said get out. And come back. Come and carry your iniquity. Check your iniquity. I don't tolerate iniquity. Come and carry your product of iniquity out of here. Carry your iniquity. Carry your... Please, please, please.
Madam.
Please. Please.
Don't forget this. Don't forget it. God bless you. I still love your daughter.
We are reflections.
Please, leave, leave, leave. Leave. Leave here. Live here. Light and darkness have nothing in common. Nonsense. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
No, I can't imagine the kind of embarrassment and insult I received today. Can you imagine? That's with you.
Let's leave her go.
No, don't do that. Go. Back. See, girl I have in mind to marry, you said I should be married. Give her a hug.
Ifeka.
Uju.
Hey.
Uju Beke. Omalicha, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, you're looking beautiful.
Good afternoon, sir. It's obvious you're coming from my house. Eh?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, I'm coming from your house. Uju, I'm not happy. Yeah. You can say it to my face. Yeah.
What's the problem?
Your mother said I and you cannot get married to each other because of the way I dress. In fact, she insult us and give us a lot of embarrassment.
I see. Ifeka, you know my mother's opinion in who I marry is very important. It's very, very important. I can't disobey my mother for any reason. I can't do that. Moreover, the way you are looking, Ifeka, you look very worldly. Look at the earring, everything. I'm sorry. My mother's decision is final.
Would you begin? I don't understand when you said I look so worldly. This is the current swag now. You know me now, eh? I'm a businessman in Onitsha market. I deal on cosmetics. I deal on electronics. I'm an importer and exporter. Do you expect me to dress like a Deeper Life member? This is just the current swag of dressing.
Idika, I've told you. My mother's word is final. I can't go against my mother. I can't. Excuse me.
Uju, you know I love you so much. I can't miss you. I can't just leave you for anybody. I love you so much. Don't let my dressing deprive me of you.
Idika, I cannot disrespect my mother. Simple. You go, have Maka.
Did she expect me to dress like a Deeper Life member? Chuku, can you imagine this? Hi! Am I dressing?
Can you just for once be quiet and listen to me? Shut up and listen to me. Are you not my brother? Listen, the insult our mother gave us is enough to last us forever. And now she's adding to it. Her mother called you darkness, evil, iniquity, sinner personified.
She even called me a sinner.
And now her daughter is calling you ungodly idiot. When are you going to listen? Must you die for this family? Iga wonder. I am your brother. Listen, we don't need to add salt to injury. We don't have our parents anymore with us to advise us. So we need to look before we leap. You have to calm down. Listen, calm down. Jiriwa and Iya be a marriage. There are other beautiful girls out there that will respect us. Respect you. Not this kind of family.
Uchechukwu, a homie, an importer, an exporter. They gave me this embarrassment and insult. No, you see, I finally give up. I am going back to the city to focus on my business. See, I will leave all this village girl alone. I don't have anything to do with whether Uju or Achalugo or Ujunwa. Nobody. I am going back to the city.
Your brain is back. Your brain is welcome back. No, let us go.
Brother,
Chayena, we must not die for them.
Let's go.
We are a reflection of what we believe. We are a reflection of what we believe.
Mama.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Mama. I'm fine. Hey, Mama, I saw Idika on my way coming back home. And he said they were coming from this place.
Don't mind that unbeliever that the devil wanted to use to bring me down. But I refuse to be brought down.
But Mama, is that why you asked me to go to the market because they were coming?
Juma, how can you think of such a thing? Sit down, let me see what you got for the market.
Thank you for the cola. Chioka. Thank you.
You look so worried. What is it?
Chioka, I'm disturbed. I am terribly disturbed. Shortly after we went there, at your late brother's wife's place, my brother and I, we concluded that we would have nothing to do with that family anymore because of the kind of insult we received. My brother went back to Onitsha to continue his business. Not quite long, he started calling me on the phone that I should try and go to the family again, that he loves Ijuma. He has been seeing her in his sleeps, in his dreams. That I should go. I said, how can I go back there? After all she did to us, after the insults, Ichioka, I will not go back there. That's why I said I should come and tell you first. Because I don't know why her mother should do what she did. In fact, we were not told that she's married to anybody or anything like that. So I am tired. That's why I can't go back there. I can't.
I wonder why Christiana is turning all the men coming to marry her daughter down. All the suitors. I don't know what she wants to achieve by that. Abambo, atonokwe. Ababo, otonokwe. Obudisokwe kapeliako. Well, my brother, as you can see, I am tied in a stake. But be like, I must fight the cause. I'll see what I can do about that.
Thank you, Ichie.
You have my words.
Thank you so
see
much.
What, at least I still command a little of their respect. I see what I can do about that.
Thank you, Ichie.
If I want to Christiana, I heard that Mazi Idika came here with his son asking for our daughter's hand in marriage, and you turned them down. That makes it the third suitor coming up with this same marriage proposal. And I want to ask you, madam, why?
Well, that fellow looked irresponsible, talked irresponsibly, and behaves like a tout. And that's not the kind of person that will marry my daughter.
What if Uju, my daughter, likes the man?
Uncle, I don't like him. I don't. He's not my type of man.
Okay. Which one is your type? Type A or type B? Or maybe type B plus? It's not your type. It's okay. It's okay. Ujunwa doesn't like him. So, I think I have to leave. Wait for type B plus. It's not your type. It's my type.
Come back. Sister! Hey! So, sister, look at you. Hey! Sister. Yabo, you know the one. So!
Welcome.
Hey, sister.
Look at my brother.
See, do you know I was saying that my sister would have been very old, that she's in the village, I've been in the city. Look at how young you are looking. Hey! Hey, Shekene!
No.
Hey, no. Your brother come back.
I can see.
Yes, I am back to take possession.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yes, no.
Just that I wasn't expecting you to be back home now until festive period. But all the same, you're welcome.
Sister, did I offend you? Did I do anything wrong to you?
What's the meaning of that?
Why are you now supporting our evil uncles to accept the fact that they will bring my corpse back to the house? So don't I have the right to come back to my father's house anytime I want to come back? And so why you poke in your face as if there's something in it? So I came back here to come and see what I can do to take position. Okay, number one. You know that if I am back, these are our useless uncles that has been dragging our father's hand, and they know there's no one in the house. After I'm not going away. I will do anything to make sure that they remove their hands from those properties. Then look at these trees, all these oranges, arable crops, cash crops. Look at the Onubu. Onubu is doing well. Now, all these things, if I gather them and take them to our village market, imagine selling 2 oranges for 400. Now we harvest 1 full bag. Instead of it to waste, we harvest 1 full bag. That is money. While I am doing all these things now, I will now be planning and re-strategizing on how to make it big. I will make it big. Don't you believe me? Yeah. And all these our lands our father has now, this uncle and all these our uncles are trying to take. If they know that I'm around, all of them will be running away because I came back with 5 pounds.
Anyway, you are back. You are welcome. Is that not enough? You are welcome now. As you can see, I'm doing something.
No, thank you. No problem. Thank you.
What else do you ask? It's food now. Obviously, you come out with anything and you want to eat. Yeah, it's food.
And everything that belongs to me, that's right. Even I added 1 or 2 clothes, added to the ones I took when I was going.
Small if you don't want to know, we will wear.
Let me go and take my bath. Then why you prepare the food?
You like it, don't take your bath.
Hey, sister. Please be fast with the food.
Go, John. Hey. Mama, more rubbish, neighbor. Kai.
You see, Kena, I still believe and hope in miracles. It has always been my dream to be in the university, and I know one day my dream will come true.
You see me, anytime I write jam, my score has never been above 100. Even when I hired machine, I hired pro. Hey, the same thing. 100, 102, 103, 104.
What are you doing? What are you doing with this fellow?
Nothing, Mama. We're only discussing jam.
Jam, Judia.
Good day.
What good can come out of you? I'm asking you, what good can come out of you? An unbeliever like you trying to lure my daughter into immorality. Which department do you belong to in our parish?
Salvation Army.
Sir? No, Mama, he's not a Catholic.
Hi! And you have the temerity, the audacity to be hanging around to be seen with him? Hi, Ujunwa. Before I count 1, you have gotten home. And you! I don't want to see you anywhere around my daughter. Yes, avoid her like a plague. Yes, are you hearing me? Yes, are you still standing there looking at me? Oh, okay, so you want to fight me? Okay. Okay. Hey, fire burn you there. Hey, fire burn you there. Hey, fire. Hey, fire. Hey, fire. How many times have I warned you? How many times have I warned you to stay away from all these fellows that are filled with iniquity? How many times?
Mama, I'm sorry. You see, he was only
deceiving you. He was deceiving you. When will you realize that I am the head, the leader of the most prestigious Christian women organization around this vicinity? When, instead of you to be serious with your relationship with God, you're busy giving attention to all these fellows that are going to hell fire. Ujunwa, take your time. Oh. Take your time.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Sorry for yourself.
It won't happen again.
Now go inside and make dinner. Go inside! I've told you, light and darkness can never have any relationship. Nonsense. Bring me a cup of water. Give me a cup of water.
Yes, Mama.
Share this card. Let me see what you people are supposed to be. The games you people are supposed to be playing in this village is a joke, not what. What is meant for people like us that came from the city. Okay. I use this card. Playing of what? You have seen my game now.
Sorry.
I use this card to build house in Oshodi. You know where Oshodi is?
Where is Oshodi?
You don't even know. You see, I forgot you're a bush boy, you're a village boy. Oshodi is the center of Ndimaihe. Yes, in Lagos. After Oshodi, you Lekki phase 1.
Okay, from Oshodi, divert to Lekki.
Lekki phase 1.
Are you serious?
Then from there, if you go to the left, you go to First Stack. If you go to the right, is Epe.
Okay.
Yes, that's where it is.
Do you know why I'm not talking too much? You know, you just returned. So this kind of game is still strange to you.
What is strange? To play what? Look at you. What I used to build a house in Oshodi. If I didn't know about it, would I know about Oshodi?
I have even built mansion in my dream with this one. You're talking of game, you're talking of mansion.
Thank God it's your dream you built the house. Is that not small Uju?
Leave that stupid game.
Yeah?
Leave that idiot. Play. Somebody, this stupid game. You don't know, Uju. Somebody that has refused anybody from going to Jerusalem. Not to talk of her Golgotha. Now leave that girl alone.
But why is she reserving the Golgotha? Do they want to bury Saint Mulumba there?
I know, because you see that anybody can just pass through. She's reserving it. I don't know. I'm tired. What's wrong with you?
My brother, I will not let this...
Guy. Don't go there. Just play a game. Leave this thing.
No, let me go. I will not let Uju pass me by. I like what I'm seeing. The font and everything is contominous. Yes, if it's in Oshodi, what we used to just go, come. But now you are in the village.
Couple this girl. Let's play this.
I know, just wait. If I come, let me show you how I use this thing to build house in Oshodi.
Okay.
Come in.
Enyi!
Hey!
Enyi!
Hey!
Enyi! Enyi! Come and play this one, too. Okay.
No. Hey, no. I've been saying since, and you didn't answer. I now decided to follow you to this place.
Is that my name?
Yeah,
Maduka, is that my name?
No, sorry. I know your name is Ujungwa. Okay, sorry, don't be offended. Ujungwa. Hey, Omali Changwa. Hey. You're so beautiful. Hey? I used to know you way back then. You see how grown you are now. Anyway, that not withstanding, you already know my name. My name is Maduka. I just came back from a call. Yeah, yes. And
so?
No, what I mean actually is seeing people in this village. I've seen so many young girls in this village, but most of them are very ugly. You're the most beautiful girl in this village that I've ever seen. So I now said, since you're as beautiful as this, like your mother, you need a city boy like me that will always be taking care of you. You can always come to my house. We'll play. Anytime we can always see, you see. Hey, but you're so beautiful. I want us to be running things in this village. You won't regret it. Hey! Yeah.
In your life, don't ever try such rubbish with me again. Yo, just let me get out.
Deep. Bia. Obara, bia. Joy! Hey! Very hot with impunity. Hey! Hey! Mad. Rich, very rich slap.
What's the story now?
I just want to ask you.
Why are you laughing? Just tell me one reason why you're laughing.
My brother, sorry. What did you do to that girl to warrant such hot slap? What happened? Pigeon hole, let's go shake here. What happened?
Maduka, you're a fool. Maduka, you're stupid.
What happened?
I forgot that I'm back to the village. Instead of it to approach her as a village girl that she is, village style, I went to go and approach her in cool style.
Hell! You do
Am I not stupid?
You use the do motor.
I'm telling you.
Chai, Onibaje. Obajeti. Chai, sorry, Onna.
Obagin?
Obajeti. The way now. Boo! They call it.
And you are happy?
No, they call it Obaje.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You see that girl? Uju? Bet. No, Kochalo.
Say what you want to say before I can bear.
This girl will not go free.
Okay. Nothing is happening.
You see this slap? Motivation.
Oh.
Biggest motivation. You see all these motivational speakers for inside TV. They didn't give motivation up to what this slap is giving to me now. I am seeing the future.
Let me tell you, my brother, just calm down.
Wait, have you heard when they said that if they throw stone at you, you should build a house?
Now that they have thrown slap on your teeth now, you remove your teeth and use it and build a house. My brother, you see that girl, if her mother sees you with her eyes, she will motivate you more with a hotter slap, bigger. You don't know this girl. You don't know her. Her mother is the head of the CWO in this community. You don't. Yeah. See, let me tell you. Whenever. Okay,
she's not the head. But even at the head, is that why she should be behaving like that? Is that girl still a small girl? Don't you see the protrusion of the front and the back side? It is the attraction of every man that comes her way.
Okay.
She should feel those enough so that this very soon she will expire, or maybe
even if
no man want to go close to her
even
again.
If they need a man in this life, is not a man not a sinner like you. You will make on to a deep sinner. You are not just a sinner. Deep, you have all the gadgets of sin. I'm telling you, she don't need you. You don't know this girl. Whenever you are passing in their house early in the morning, you'll be hearing
Ekele Maria Jupiter gracias epanonyegi. Eating us netiboni no getting us na for the one Jesus. Maria the son nekech ku find enjoy yokita number 1. You don't know them.
I told you. You are motivating me the more.
Okay.
You will teach me this song.
Oh, you say it's a song.
That's how I will go and be singing it.
Okay, each and all.
I will go and sing it for her. So that the mother will know that I'm no longer a sinner.
Any cross your leg and play what?
Play, share the what? Let me show you how I used it to build a house in Ocean.
You think it's weke by Father Mbaka?
Play what? Let's see. You will see what I will do to you there now. But this girl slaps her.
Christiana. The truth is, Ujunwa, your daughter, my niece, may lose the chances of getting a good husband soon and very soon. Or are you waiting for the time she starts aging so that she will now settle with any figure by name man? Is that what we are waiting for?
Ujunwa is my only child. And I want the best for her. So I don't want her to get married to just anybody and be miserable.
Ujunwa will not be miserable. I want Ujunwa to get married.
You want her to get married now, eh? Okay. Now I see your plan. Your plans are now exposed.
Which is?
Your greed. Your greed has been exposed because you want to possess my late husband's property.
I don't understand.
How can you understand? Okay. When you are true, leave.
Christiana, I respect the fact that you're the leader of Christian Women Organization, CW. It is good to be heavenly conscious, yes, but you don't have to be earthly useless. We have to marry the two together. So I should leave, I'm leaving. But only God knows that I'm a good man. Uka is a good man. I am a good man.
I hope it's not about...
It is about marriage. Uju, it is about marriage. Eh? Why have you been turning down all the reasonable suitors coming for your hand in marriage?
Why is it only my mother that understands me better?
I don't understand. How do you mean?
Yes. It is only my mother that understands the fact that I don't need to get married to any man in the name of marriage.
I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Yes. It is only my mother that understands that I don't have to settle with any man in the name of marriage. You see, God-fearing is the first quality that my future husband must possess. Yes.
Uju, no man is perfect. No man is perfect, oh. You see those ones that go to church up and down, eh? They are the most evil ones. The pretenders.
Negodu. See who is giving marriage advice. Angela, you too, go and get married too now. Go and get married.
Are you insulting me?
Insulting you? I'm only pulling your legs. How can I insult you? Are you not my friend?
I wonder, oh. I'm just advising you now.
Let me check.
Let it not burn, no.
Mama, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to get married to the best suitor? Or you want me to...
What kind of stupid question is that? When you know the answer is very glaring.
Mama, just that I'm beginning to get worried.
I worship a living God. I cannot ask him for bread and he will give me stone. Listen, a God-fearing man, a humble man will come soon and ask for your hand in marriage. Trust God.
I just hope we get what we want, Mama.
Oh, sure. Don't worry. Didn't I get married to your father? Nothing. My lineage is not cursed.
Yes, Mama.
And even if there's a curse, I will break it. Jesus in our life will break the curse. You cannot remain unmarried. It's not possible. Nobody in my lineage.
I trust you.
Mazi, you will clear the whole bush, but the money you will pay a long way. As in to ginger us, you know, money gives morale. They say money answereth all things. Money will clear this bush. Now, once you give us money, the morale to clear the bush will come. So,
Ikenna. Starting when?
I don't understand.
As mouthpiece of Clearance Association of our village, speak for yourself.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Listen, I will pay you people very, very well if you do this job.
Don't
worry about money.
Don't mind him. Nai. See, you have already given us the job. There's no problem. I don't even need the money. Yes,
good. Wonderful.
All I just need is just a little favor. Like, just look for small money and give to this hungry man. You know enough my half and I go there now. Give him. But you do a favor for me, then I'll use this one, to pay back the favor.
No problem.
Please, give me my own money. It's not a problem if he wants favor. He cheated 3 pieces of favor. Give him 3 pieces. Give me my own money. Biko, I don't know we work. My temper is very small.
You heard what I said before. I am going to pay, but that must be when you must have finished the work I gave you.
Finishing it is not a problem. It's payment. Payment when you keep waiting.
Okay, ma di mi me we gaba okay. Akale mi fenkote. Ngwa you say Nike. I have to attend to 1 or 2 things,
Bring food though.
Don't worry. Adi mi me we gaba okay. I will pay you people. All right? Walk now, walk.
Go. Let me remind you, favor starts from there, 100 by 100, that is favor. 100 by 100, you cut 100 by 100 from here to the bush.
Then you will be doing what, 20 by 20?
Just from here to this place.
To this place?
Only favor.
Hey, well, I need to hear, please.
What type of nonsense is that one? What type of nonsense is that one? How can you do such nonsense?
What is it? What's your problem? Wait, you calm down. Am I not the one that promised you that I will give you your own share? I will give you. After all, your share is half of what they are supposed to pay.
Wait, the question is this still you? Is this the Maduka that I know? Maduka, you that can die for money?
You should know that there's a reason for everything.
A reason for what? So you that cannot even dash somebody money. Talk more of the one you work for, the one you sweat for, you hustled for. You.
My brother, calm down. You see this thing that we are doing? I did it for a purpose. I have to be in Mazioka's good book for me to be able to achieve my aim.
What nonsense purpose? See, let me tell you, in your life, in this your life till you leave this earth, any day you want to do this nonsense business, any day you want to be this good Samaritan, avoid me. You cannot stress me. After taking me to stress my life out, you will now use me and do giveaway. Guy, avoid Ngebu. I'll cut off your head.
No, it hasn't gotten to that. Calm down. What are friends for? We are supposed to be there for each other. But I just told you that I have an aim. This is a very straightforward business that I want to achieve. When I achieve it, you will like it.
If you involve me in that your aim, I will kill you before you achieve that aim.
No.
Avoid me, oh.
I know.
I will cut off your head, oh.
See, this thing is very easy. Eh? This thing is for a purpose. And if we achieve the purpose, you and I will smile.
You are saying this thing again. I will kill. See, I've told you, any day you want to do this nonsense, don't call me.
Okay.
No
problem. I won't call you again.
That's investing my life for you.
Now.
My leader, my son here asked me to accompany him to your house, at least to greet you and give you this little gift.
Oh, that's good. So, what have I done to deserve this?
Yeah, I intend initiating a relationship with your family, so as to...
My daughter is not ready to marry yet.
My leader, please wait. There's something I want to tell you.
See. One, you see, as a Christian woman, you are supposed to have sense and wisdom. But right now, you have shown that you don't have sense. Why do I say so? Because you have come to my house unannounced and you brought this thing to lure me, to give out my daughter's hand in marriage. You have failed. Please, See, listen. You came when I normally take my siesta, and I do not like it to be disturbed. And you have taken out of that time. So, when you are through, you can leave.
Mama, this is insulting. What an insult. What kind of thing is this? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, man.
I'm talking to you now. Uju.
Oh, Maduka, what is it? Get home. When would you get tired of stop following me like a homeless fly?
Uju, the moment you realize how much I love you and how much I want to make you the happiest woman on earth, then I'll stop following you like a homeless fly.
But you know that is not possible. You're not...
Not rich or not cute enough to be called your man.
Maduka, far from it. You have to be my mother's choice of an in-law.
I understand. Yes, I was born an Anglican. I grew up an Anglican. But I am ready to switch. I'm ready to become a Catholic just to fit into what your mother wants. All I want is a chance from you.
Maduka, you are seen as a rascal in this village. Everybody knows you as a rascal. And you know what that means. Look, I have to go home. I'm in a hurry.
See, I want to beg you, from today, any day you see me passing, don't you ever greet me again. Because hold your greeting. I'm begging you. See, you see me, I'm an official sinner. I don't believe in this your mia Christianity or this your holy wedge lifestyle. I don't believe in it. So anytime you see me, just let me be. Stay on your own. They said, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give Christ what belongs to Christ. You know it here. I am Caesar. Give me what belongs to me. Oh, you know?
Ikenna, how do you mean?
How do I mean? Oh, you want me to explain to you? See, your mother has succeeded in trying to spoil you. Also, see the go. Yes, I don't know if she's reserving you for Deputy Jesus, or maybe Holy Michael, or Angel Gabriel. I don't know who she's reserving you for. So all this your mia lifestyle, I don't want it. Let me ask you, is your mother the first CWO leader in the whole world? I want to know, what is she trying to prove? Who does she want to impress? Please, I beg you again, stay away from me. Stay away from me. I will not want you again.
May God have mercy on you.
Yeah.
What is it?
You see my point. This is my point exactly. Don't be doing this thing. Akiri around. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I'm one of the aggressive ones too.
Why won't I ask the boys to clear the farm? You are not cultivating in that land. And you don't want me, Oka, to cultivate in it either. Question. Oka, that land belongs to my late husband. Invariably, it belongs to me. So I choose to do what I please with it. Your late husband happens to be my brother. And I am not one of those mean brother-in-laws that will condescend so low to dragging a piece of land with you. I only wanted to use it for a while. And you can take back the land. I know your plan, but you have failed. You want to gradually and systematically, like agua, like a snake, strip that land from I and my daughter. You have failed, Oka. One, you are getting it all wrong. And I am disappointed. I just want to use that land for a while, and you can have it. Even Madoka, that helped me clear the farm, refused collecting money from me due to one reason or the other. But I don't think you understand what I'm saying here. Oh, so it is that rascal that helped you, Please, Oka, leave that land. Leave my land. CWO leader dragging a piece of land with me. Well, just like I said, I only wanted to use it for a while. After all, I promised my brother, your late husband, that issues like this will never come in this family. It is my promise, and I am bent in keeping that promise. Okay, and yet you want to use our land. Were you told that Christianity is foolishness? Yes, now. The reason why I'm a CWO leader is because I have sense. I have sense. What I'm saying is Riano one. Take it easy. Take a guy away. Take a guy away. Christianity is not foolishness. I am not a bad man. It is my land. I can do what I want. I know you will consider. Go. You will consider. I know you are not a bad woman. Christianity is not foolishness. Consider Christiana. I am not going to eat the land. I only want to cultivate in that land for this planting season. And you take it. Consider Christiana. I will not stay alive and somebody will take my land from me. No way. No way. No one will strip me of my possession.
I will possess my possession. Nonsense. Yeah. Go. So come on.
Uncle. Good afternoon, sir.
What is good about the afternoon? Ujunwa, what is good about this afternoon?
Uncle, I hope all is well.
Ujunwa, go and advise your mother. After all, I know she is the leader of Christian Women Organization. Warn her. Peace is priceless. Let her embrace peace just like our Lord Jesus Christ did. It is priceless. But war is worthless. Advise your mother, Ujunwa. Peace is priceless. War is worthless. Go and advise your mother.
Here.
Abara Jesus boko simara. Onye rubo wero baya. Abara boko simara. Abara boko simara. Oh no. How are you? Hey, see what's
Fine. Mama. I saw Uncle Uka on my way back, and he wasn't looking happy at all. When I tried to figure out, he said I should advise you. And I wonder why he would say such a thing.
There is something about that your uncle that I'm trying to understand.
Mama, you're scaring me. And what is going on?
Your uncle is up to something. And I think it has to do with the fact that I don't have a male child.
What? Mama, did Uncle insult you because of that?
No, he didn't. But he did, and yet he didn't. Do you understand? Anyway, it is well. I'm going to try and figure out what next to do.
Mama.
My dear.
I want you to know that I am with you in any decision that you want to take. We cannot be intimidated by anybody. Nobody.
Swear.
Mama, don't worry yourself about anything. Okay, Mama, let me drop my Bible inside. Okay. I'll come and help you. doing here?
I came to tell you that I'm ready.
Ready for what?
The walk now.
See, you better don't let my mother see you. If not, she's not going to take it lightly with you.
I know, but that was why I was... Your name since you didn't answer.
Look, you have to go. Just go.
Am I not going
Mama, I'm coming. Go. Do you want to get yourself in trouble?
Am I not going to do the walk again?
Go. Just go. Go. Mama. Yes, Mama.
You told me you want to walk. Okay, I'm here. What kind of... Ujungwa! Mama! Come here! Just look at it. I told you to finish this thing. Look at how everything is scattered. Who are you talking to outside there?
Mama, it was Maduka.
Which Madoka?
Ikena's friend.
What does he want?
Mama, nothing, no. But Maduka keeps following me up and down with love talks. And I tell him that I am not interested. He won't just leave me alone.
He doesn't want to get married now. He just wants to eat and clean mouth. Does he have money?
Mama, you think so?
Of course I know so now. He's not ready. He doesn't have cash. He's just a dog in heat. And he's the one that helped Maazi Oka to clear the farmland, eh?
Yes, Mama.
He doesn't have money, but he's a smart guy. Arrange a meeting with him. I want to see him.
Mama, why?
Arrange a meeting with him. I want to see him.
Okay, Mama.
Fast. Go and do this. Don't let me come back and you will not finish it. Let me go and bring some vegetable from the other side.
Okay, Mama.
Mama, where are you going dressed like this? Eh? I'm going to see my friend. That means that friend of yours is not teaching you anything good. Mama, I don't understand. What do you mean by that? Don't you see Ujunwa? Eh? Ujunwa is what I call a typical righteous Christian youth. That is why her mother is very proud of her. And you can't see her wearing short things like this. Mama. Mama. Mama, so you're comparing me, your daughter, to Ujunwa. Eh? When you know that in this life, everybody has their own destiny, their own goals. Eh, Mama? Oh. Your goal in this house is to get unwanted pregnancy in this house and bring shame and disgrace to this family. It's what's happened. Eh? Well, that is your business. Eh? Because the day you get pregnant in this house, I, your mother, mark this day, I will throw you out of this house and your life forever. As a Christian mother that I am, I can't stand to bear the shame. Mama, there is no shame. Mama, nothing like that. Mama, I'm looking okay. Okay. These are they used to dress. Mama, there is no shame. I'm not bringing any shame.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Holy Mary, pray for me.
Pauju. Good afternoon, ma.
What are you looking for?
Ma, I came to see Uju.
Hey! Ewa! Chai! You came to look for my daughter, dressed like this. Hey! You want to mislead my daughter? Wait. Iniquity, transgression, mixed with sin, and you dare to walk into my compound. Have you not heard or have you not seen that my compound is a holy ground? How dare you? So your mother allowed you to leave your home like this. When men rape you now, you say they have raped you. I release Holy Mary. Angel Gabriel, are you still standing there? Will you start running? Whenever you see this, come on, get out. Have fire on you. Hail Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace. Have mercy. Have mercy, oh, have mercy. Have mercy upon us. Forgive us our sin. Hey! Iniquity. Chai! Holy Ghost. Mother Mary, I call upon you. Have mercy upon us, for we are sinners.
Onye, who is it?
Ah, Auntie. Good afternoon, Auntie.
Hey, Ujungwa. Oh, Malicha, how are you?
I'm fine. Auntie, is Maduka around?
Maduka? What exactly do you want from that rascal?
My mother wants him to come and clear our farmland.
Because I know a beautiful girl like you and well behaved. You don't have anything to do with that, my stubborn brother.
Auntie, don't worry. The Lord will make him see the light in Christ soon.
Amen, no. Amen. So how is your mother?
My mother is fine.
No problem. Maduka will get the message. I will tell him.
Okay, Auntie. Well done, eh? Bye-bye.
Hey, Matanama, Ujungwa. Oh, a beautiful girl from a good mother. Look at my stupid. In fact, that stupid is even elevating my brother. Very nonsense, stubborn human being. So what can I do? I can't throw him away. God, please change him for me, please. Maduka, you won't came in this village. It's well. You see, apologies also. Because
Hey, let me ask you.
Yes.
What is good about the afternoon?
Yes. What is good about the
I've been
afternoon?
warning you all the time. In a Buhari Ekele like this, you'll be carrying greeting like Akara.
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
What is the good about the afternoon?
Aduka, my mom said you should come and clear our farmland. So she wants to discuss the price with you.
He's not available. He is not available.
Is it me you're talking to? It's me, Maduka. Are you sure you are not
talking to the wrong person.
Okay.
Because, oh, no, she's talking to you. She's referring to you.
Let me assume that you are not interested in the job.
Correct.
I will kindly inform her.
Good. Oh,
No, what I'm saying is...
Let's go buy bread.
See,
Let's go buy bread.
No. She said we have to go. Money is involved. Wait. Ujo! Wait now.
Your mental picture is bad. Your mental picture is not correct. Move!
Mental picture. Don't mind my stupid uncles. I didn't know. Hey, well, sister.
Sister Daluo.
No.
How you doing? Wait.
Hey! What's wrong with you?
You want to kiss me? You want to kiss me? Sister Claudio, let me be on my way. Galo.
And later we see, eh? We see you, eh? Don't forget that Abuzu.
In the evening, we'll play the football.
Ahem. Don't remember. Okay. No.
Hey! Madoka, the earlier you stop walking around this village with this stupid friend of yours, the better for you.
Starting when? Huh? Hey! No, you just see. Do you know who that boy is? Do you know his capability, what he can do? Do you know his nomenclature? And you call him stupid boy. Do you know if I'm the one spoiling that boy, not him in the other way around?
Let me tell you one thing, yeah? You are the one spoiling him. He's the one spoiling him. That is your own cup of tea. The message is Uju was here and said that the mother wants you to come and clear their farmlands. That's the message.
Oh, God. Sister, I'm ashamed of you. Yes, I'm ashamed of you. Mem on your behalf. Instead of you to look for money, say, bros, see, use this money, start up one business. You have every effrontery, the mind to tell me that Uju came. And he said the mother said I should come and go and clear bush. As a tractor now, or bulldozer. Yeah? When your mates are supposed to be married to rich men. See, our father died in this house. And allowed us to procreate and have children, have wife and husband. Not to come and sit down and be cooking onubu. I'll be looking for how you... See, I've warned you. I don't want to see your hand in this orange. You see the harvest? That is why I came back. You see these oranges? That is what I'm going to use to plan for my future. And that's why I came back. Better go and look for a wife, a husband now that has money. So that you will give me money to set up business. If Uju came, what is my business to do? Eh?
You would have told me now. So
That's...
me. You would have told me that business is your problem. So me, yeah? That is in this village, suffering, should set up a business for somebody idiot, because you are not even somebody.
No problem.
Idiot. Low life.
Yes.
You know that day you came back from Lagos? You came with nothing. That bag. You came with empty bag. You know I was saying it. You came with empty bag.
So all the kuli inside that bag. Who
kuli kill you there.
So
you didn't kuli your mate come from city.
No problem.
It is normal. What are you telling me, self?
No problem.
I should set up business for you. You should have told me to set up company now or set up oil well for you. Idiot.
Auntie, sister, the only useful thing you're doing for me in this house is this food that you cook. How old are you? At 40-something, very soon you will enter menopause. You're supposed to be married. I'm using your husband's money to take care of the only brother you have. Go and see what others are doing in the city. Go and see what girls are doing for their younger ones. Madoka. You are here telling me, don't let me insult you. Eh?
Madoka.
The only good thing, food.
You will not have it today.
Momo?
Yes.
Hey, Eshekende.
Okay.
Hey, Esheke.
Okay.
Who calls her?
Excuse you, Madoka.
I want to see the answer.
Madoka.
You see this? This is my best suit. You know, better go and prepare it very well.
No, wait,
and bring it
Madoka.
out. This is the only thing you do for me in this house, and allow me to sit down and plan on how to make it big.
Hi.
I must make it big in this village.
Even no idiot.
I'm my way.
You idiot.
Thank you.
Just get out.
Thank you. I've told you.
I see me get out from this place.
Start dancing.
Eh? Madoka say. Okay. It's like I'm going to report this idiot to the youth president because this guy is taking too much in this house. Hey, but to think of it, this guy is useless. So, all the way from city.
Mama, I don't know why his sister sees him as a bad egg that cannot amount to anything good.
You know, the Holy Bible says a prophet is without honor in his home. Yes, sir. They may see him as not going to be useful or that he won't amount to anything. Nothing good can come out of him, but I have seen in the spirit that he's going to be a great man. Yes, and haven't you noticed something? Do you know he has slight resemblance with your late father? Yes, now. Look at our lips and our color. Hey, now. And he's very energetic like your father. Yes. My daughter. See, he will help us to achieve our aim.
Our aim?
Yes, no. You know now, if you get married, you will go to your husband's house and I'll be left alone. And you know, your late father and I, not, you know, we don't just have only this house. We have a lot of farmland. So the moment you go to your husband's house, I'll be left alone. And Maziuka, your uncle, may come and take these things from me. But if you can just, you know, be with him and then just give me just one son.
Mama.
My daughter, please. I know it sounds a little, you know, a bit difficult and out of the way, but I want you to consider my daughter. Please, I will remain eternally grateful to you. And I want to believe that your father will also be happy. You don't want our family name to perish, do you? Please, my daughter. Think about the future of our family. Think about our lineage. Don't let our seed dry. Don't let our family dry. If you marry now, everything, you want strangers and Maziu. Maziuka to take everything that we have labored for. All I have been suffering for. Look at our farmland. We have more than how many acres of land? Who will help me? Please, my daughter.
Mama.
My dear Bikonu. Please. Please. I'll remain grateful to you.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, Madoka.
Ma, I had to come on time. So that, you know, because of that work you told me, I had to come early so that I will start on time. So before the sun will come, I would have gone far in the job. Before evening, I'll finish it. Though I've not seen how big the land is, but I had to come. If the price works, I'll be able to start.
Madoka, the work depends on you, on how well you can do it.
Ma, you don't have a problem. Whoever recommended me to you did the right thing. Because since I came back from Eko and started this business of clearing bushes, everybody in this village knows how hardworking I am. They even call me bulldozer and human being. I don't waste time in work. So I can assure you that if, as far as this work is concerned, I will do it thoroughly and on time. Even if I can't do it well alone, I can employ the services of my friends. They will come. Before you know it, everything is finished.
I will pay you very well. But what has to be done can only be done by you. And it has to be a secret.
A secret? Ma, that one is not a problem now. Ma, do you know that the people in this village are wicked? People are bad though. Since I started this job, it's then I knew that Sometimes, if you get a job from somebody and the person pays you for the work, and you go out and tell somebody, now the person will go from your back and go and collect the work. So since that time, I started keeping it as a secret. It's only when I've started doing the work, I will now say it and people will know. So I don't used to tell anybody. So long as your daughter Uju will not tell anybody. Me, I won't tell anyone. I can keep secrets.
She is the secret.
Sister Christiana, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Deputy. Good afternoon, Sister.
How is today? How is you? How is your daughter?
She's fine.
Well, everything is fine. And you are forgiven. And Reverend Father just gave us letter.
I am forgiven.
Yes.
And you are recalled to be a CWO leader again.
I've been recalled?
Yes.
Hey. Oh God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We are happy for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's okay, stop crying. Eh?
Be happy.
Stop crying.
Be happy, don't cry.
It's okay.
Be happy. Be happy, don't cry. Be happy, don't cry.
It's okay.
Be happy.
It's okay. Stop
Be happy.
crying. It's okay. Eh?
You don't need to cry.
It's
Be
okay.
happy.
Stop crying. Eh?
CWO.
Umbrella for all.
CWO.
Umbrella for all.
CWO.
Umbrella for all.
I greet you all, my sisters.
We greet you.
You all know that the life we live as Christians requires that we breed our children in such a way that God will be pleased. And we also live our lives in a way that will please God. Have I just spoken?
Yes.
God bless you all.
CWO.
Umbrella for all.
My leader. Our able leader. You have spoken well.
Thank you.
We are happy to have you as our leader.
Yes, sir.
And I am praying God will continue blessing you
Amen.
and your family.
Amen. Amen.
You know, we are women. We should show moral conduct to our children. Whatever we do, good, bad, people are saying. And how do we portray a good character? It's by teaching our children how to dress decently. Yes. Because seeing our children half naked in this community, it will bring shame
to Catholic women organization. Yes. And that is not a good one. You have spoken well, my sister. Yes, I've spoken well. But you have to teach your daughter how to dress well. Not dressing half naked all over the community. And people are seeing and they are talking. Oh. This speech is meant for me. It's meant for you. Because you are not a good mother. If you are a good mother, you will teach your daughter how to dress well. Who are you to tell me that? No.
Ibu Onye, who are you to this now?
Enough!
You don't have respect.
Enough! I am telling you people that is enough and you're still arguing. And you were not listening to me. I was telling you to sit down. Deputy, find them 1,000. Next meeting, you will bring it. Because I cannot be sitting here as your leader and both of you are shouting, arguing, and I'm calling you to attention and you will not respond.
And they don't have respect.
You must bring this 1,000 at the next meeting. Now, what Agnes has said is right. As Christians, especially Christian mothers, Catholic women Christian mothers, we need to show example. We need to live by example. We need to teach our children to dress well so that God will be pleased with us. I mean, just the other day, was it not last week, your daughter came to my house practically naked. Practically half naked. Oh. Indecently dressed, exposing all the things that make her a woman. Hey. I had to drive her away because I don't want her to corrupt my daughter. I don't want her to mislead my daughter. Because there's a proverb that says, the goat that doesn't eat cassava, when it starts to follow the one that eats cassava, it starts to eat cassava. Yes. Another one also says, it is better to catch the black goat in the daytime before nighttime comes. CWO.
Umbrella for all.
CWO.
Umbrella for all.
If it is umbrella for all, then we need to show example to all.
Yes.
We need to train our children to walk in the way that will please God, so that we'll be able to eat the fruit of our labor. You all know that as women, men get, excited with what they see. So a woman, a girl needs to learn to cover up a little bit. Have I spoken?
Yes.
Have I spoken well?
Yes.
Have I spoken our mind?
Yes.
CWO.
Umbrella for
CWO.
Umbrella for all.
Please let us live and be umbrella for all. God bless all of you. Please, Deputy, appoint who we pray in the absence of no other thing on the agenda.
We are a reflection of what we believe. We are a reflection of what we believe. Yeah.
What's all this pretend now? Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Me, I know. I'm not even surprised. I know she will never give you that job to clear that farmland. With your bad mouth, like thunder. Who will give you? She didn't give you, so stop. Because I know she won't give you.
Hey! Oh, God. Now I know you are one of my problems. Yes. Before I was thinking it's Uncle Ruchu. Now, they get obvious that you are one of them. Time have come that I will donate you to any man I see, even if he's imbecile, for you to marry and leave this house. Our father left this house for me as the diokbala of this house. He did not leave this house as the ada of the house. You are supposed to go and procreate somewhere. If possible, fetch money and use it to develop your father's house. And over here now, I've seen it. But let me disappoint you, sister. I got the job. You're laughing. I got the job with a good pay. Better than the other ones that I've been doing in this village since I came back. Yes.
So what are you
Now,
trying to say?
what I am trying to say is that woman leader,
Yeah.
in short, CWO have changed to Christian Women from Christian Women Organization to Charity Women Organization. That is what I now call her. She saw the importance of having a vibrant, energetic, intelligent, handsome, well-built, energetic young man like me that you don't value.
So what are you trying to say?
What I am trying to say is that the money she paid me for the job is better than the ones that I have done in this village. I'm coming.
Yeah.
My hard-earned money. Urgent 2K.
I can see that.
I told you, money stops nonsense. Of course. He who laughs last, I told you, yes. Mubo J decided to bring back this one for our dinner.
Wow.
Yes. Now listen, let us deviate a little bit from my favorites. Let us cook your favorites now.
Okay.
Let us use oha soup for our dinner this night.
Ah.
Hey. Tomorrow, I will give you money for nsala.
Wow.
You know, food.
Hey. May God bless woman leader, the one and only.
Yes.
For not only giving my brother a job, but still give him money and teach him how to spend it wisely.
Yes.
May God bless woman leader. Hey!
I told you.
God bless her.
This is how, that is to tell you that your brother is vibrant.
That's how he's done now.
Everything.
Hey!
I can do, I can cut, I can clear, I can... Okay, don't worry, I'll put it here. I can clear anything that they clear.
Hey!
Clear it.
Hey, look at this is how it's done now. Hey, Odoguna, this is how it's done. My love, my one and only. Hey, can your brother ever be? Hey, let me go and make this soup.
Yes.
I'm going to wash my hands.
Also. Ashieke.
Hey,
Bye.
Who is here?
Oh. Welcome. So what do I owe this visit?
No, I can't wait till tomorrow to come and express how happy I am. Indeed, you are a blessing to entire Christendom and our community at large.
To what do I owe these praises?
You did not only give my brother a job, but you paid him, even when he's yet to start the job.
Which job did he say I gave him?
The clearing of the farmland, of course. For the fact that you told him to give me some from it to prepare a special dinner, it makes me feel indebted to you, man.
You know, as a leader, we help people to
maximize their potential. And the meaning of that is that we help them to, to recognize what to do that they never thought they can do. And I just cannot sit still and watch Madoka continue to be seen as a village rascal. I have to do something, to make him change for the better. That boy will bring glory to your family. God uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise.
Amen. Thank you so much, ma.
You're
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you, ma.
You're welcome.
But ma, I will be running along to the K market to get the food stuff before the market closes, ma.
No problem. Just don't forget, tell him that he has to start work tomorrow.
Yes, ma, you will get the message, ma. I will tell you.
All right. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you, ma.
God bless you.
Thank you, ma.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
We lift your name. We lift your name.
I was so sad that day. She rejected you, but her mother gave you a job. What an irony.
That's our business. Listen,
Okay, Baba.
What is it?
This is a secret.
And that's exactly what I'm doing.
No, you're not. You're doing everything differently. Very soon your friend now will find out that there's something amiss. Why are you doing this now?
I don't understand.
You don't need to understand. See, okay, like now, take for instance, you were walking. Look at how Angela greeted my friend with respect and with smiles. You put your face in another place as if there's something you're looking for. Help us to do this thing now.
Because I had sex with a man that I don't have feelings for.
Are you the first person to have sex with a man that you don't have feelings for? Was there prostitutes that used to have sex with different men? Do they have feelings? Does Akuna have feelings? Stop this thing that you're doing. No. Don't let this thing. If not, I'll change it for you one day.
Maduka.
And
Maduka. Don't you ever stop me like this again.
No, come now. See, let's plan of another. No, I want to see if she will give me, tell her mother to give me permission.
Guy, are you still lost in over? Talking to you.
Yeah?
Are you still lost in over?
Over who?
Over my grandmother. Over Nenem. Okay, are you still lost in over Juma?
That one. For what? Why were I lost over her? No.
So what were you discussing with her?
I went to confront her. Yes. How can a full-fledged man like me, handsome, intelligent, vibrant young man like me, that just came back from the city, just city, or Eko.
Ekolake.
Okay. Instead of her to like my style and be running things with me in this village, she's now hitting me at the moment. So I went to confront her. Let me tell you what she did. The mother wants to give me that clearing job of their farm. She said no. That why would she give it to me? That I am not. She should remember that I don't go to their church. I am not a Christian. I'm a useless boy. I'm a loafer in the village. Eh? But shame on her, because the mother later gave me that job.
Anyway, you know that some days are like that.
Yes.
You see, in this life, who God don't bless,
exactly,
no one can cause.
That is it.
One day, for this life, all of us go there all right. I cannot even remain in this village the way you are seeing me.
Okay.
I want that.
Oh, you're making plans now to go do something like you said.
Hey, one day.
I am looking at the light and the light is shining, and yet there is darkness. Look what the teller is designing. It's beautiful, but yet it won't fit. This life that we live, it's not intentional. I know you don't understand. You've made your plans the way it will suit you, but what about me?
You're still in this house.
I was busy. I was washing clothes.
You're still in this house. I asked you to go to the market this morning. Go fast when Mama comes back. Uju, you have been so quiet since we saw Ikenna and Maduka on the road. I hope all is well.
I can't stand the sight of that fool called Maduka.
What has he done that provokes you this much? Eh? I thought your mother has employed him to be clearing her piece of land.
You see, that is what annoys me the most. I mean, he's just a village rascal. Someone I can't stand.
Uju, but you know that as Christians, we were taught in the church to love one another. Yes, no. I understand you may have your reasons, but that is what we ought to do. Love each other.
I've heard you. See, just forget about him. Is there food in there?
What is wrong, Ujuma?
No, I can't stand him. I can't just stand that man, Maduka. I can't stand him.
Did he disturb you?
He didn't. But I saw him today and I was so ashamed of myself.
It's okay, my daughter. It's okay. It's okay. Here, see, eh? Listen. You know, when you want something in this life, you have to put feelings and emotions aside. You have to look on the final goal. And the final goal in this situation is that our lineage cannot come to an end. Your father's lineage cannot end. Yes, see, that is why when you want something, you put feelings aside because of what you want. It is said, she stoops to conquer. You want something, you put your feelings aside and focus on what you need.
Mama, it's not easy.
I understand.
It's not.
I understand. Listen, you'll be fine, okay? You'll be all right. Just focus on our mission. Let us pray. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death.
How are you?
Fine. What are you doing here?
Is your mom around?
No, my mom is not around. Okay. What are you doing here with this?
See, I heard that your mom recently now that she pays to people. She pays before you commence a job. That she can even pay you even a week before you commence a job. So I am here to start up a job for her so that she can give me sharp payment.
I don't think my mom will be able to pay you more than what she gives to your friend Maduka.
How? But Maduka told me that your mom can even pay as in ahead for a job that you've not done, that she wants to pay. Do you get? So how can you say she doesn't have money? Why she has money to pay Maduka even for a job that he has not done, that he wants to do?
My mom said that.
Maduka told me that.
Is that so?
See, let me tell you, when it comes to job, Uju, I am tough. I am rugged. I'm faster. I'm smoother. I'm hotter than Maduka, no matter the job. Just tell your mom to give me a chance. I'm ready. No matter where I'm going to work, no matter where the work is, I can run it. I'm better than Maduka in any way.
You don't have to worry. See, my mom is not, she's not around.
So let me wait for her.
No, you don't have to wait for her. Just go, Once my mother returns, I will tell her you came. I will deliver your mom.
I will just wait more and come back. Okay, don't worry, just go. I will let her know. Okay.
Hey! So this foolish Maduka has started wagging his tongue. We shall see.
Hey, Mama the Mama, I have come. Maduka has come. I have come to do that which I know how to do best. The authentic job. Clearing the bush.
Will you shut up and take that cutlass off that table?
Did I do anything to offend you?
Your friend was here today, asking for a farm clearing job.
I say?
He even said that you told him that Mama is very generous at sharing jobs. And Maduka, you and I know that there is no job anywhere. So what did you tell Ikena?
Hey! I hope you did not give me any job, oh. So, Ikena carried his two left legs to this place without my consent.
I hope you did not get that loud mouth involved.
Am I mad?
I know you love my daughter. That is why I allowed you to...
I understand, but why would I even open my mouth and say anything to that idiot? How can he come and cultivate where I'm cultivating? Does it make sense? Hey, I will kill that boy. Today, I am going to send that boy to early grave this evening. I'm coming.
Are you going to fight him?
I am not only going to fight him, oh. I will cut him into pieces. Send him to God for early judgment. You will hear the story.
Mama, you see, I told you. I told you not to involve this useless boy, this rascal. Mama, this boy should not put us in trouble, oh. He should not put us in trouble.
I'll think of what to do. I'll think of what to do.
Maduka, we would do.
How dare you? How dare you?
Did I steal your kidney? What is this?
It is better you steal my kidney than this nonsense you did.
What did I do?
How could you go to Madam Christiana's place to go and ask her for a job that you know that I'm already cultivating on?
Is she not the only one that pays before service?
Oh, okay. She pays before service. Now you decided, because I told you, you decided to go and take away Napu Mundino. Ikenna. Let me warn you. If you want this friendship to continue the way it is, I don't want to see you anywhere close to Madam Christiana and her daughter. You see these two people? It is solemn. Avoid the 2 mile radius. I don't want to see you near them.
This thing is too risky. Next time you punch me like this, I might retaliate.
Is it because I didn't use knife?
I get Buria here.
Okay, no problem. Next time, I will use knife. Let me know if you'll be alive to Buria.
I get Buria here.
Yes,
I get Buria. I know why I'm leaving you, right? Anyway, next time,
let me see you
don't attempt this thing next time.
I am looking at the light and the light is shining, and yet there is darkness. Look what the teller is designing. It's beautiful, but yet it won't fit. This life that we live, it's not intentional. I know you don't understand. You've made your plans the way it will suit you, but what about me?
I know why he came here looking for a job. But I have to do something to distract him. You know what? You're going to have to clear one of my land. And you have to do it with him. That way we can, turn his mind away so that he doesn't get to know our secret.
Ma, that's a very good idea. But that means you will have to pay extra.
I know. But it's well. I have to go for my the CW meeting, okay? Aha. Okay, just give him this. All right. You people take care of yourself.
Yes,
Why'd you ask?
I ask because it makes little or no sense to me. We are both adults here. But sometimes you act as if you don't want me. It gives me serious cause for concern and to worry.
Maduka, I care about you. But you see, my mother's position in church made me to tell her that I want a private relationship with the man that I care about. Unless maybe you're ready to perform my marital rite.
care about you too. Yes, I love you. And I would love to marry you. But as you can see, I don't have the resources to do that. I don't have the money to do that.
Then we can think of something. Maybe you could start up a business or go to the city to look for a job. You know, anything that could bring in money.
I've been waiting. They pick my corner. Case. Now, wow. What is it?
Now. When you see an opportunity to do something, and that opportunity, you know that opportunity is very rare to come by. It only comes once. What will you do?
Hey, you just said it with your mouth now. That the opportunity comes once. Opportunity. Brother, yeah. Opportunity. Opportunity comes but once. What else are you waiting for? You grab it with your two hands. You say it's once. Once. That means it will never come again.
Just once.
You pocket here immediately. Pocket the opportunity. Kopanya.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
that will be all for now.
Meanwhile, what is the opportunity that comes but once? I want to know.
You know, I'm only trying to prepare for the future. You know, the future. I'm planning ahead. That's it. I'm planning ahead for the future. Yes.
Let me tell you, Oga. If you are planning for your future, present or past, remember to include me in Mamuju's farm clearing. I've just told you now. I don't want story. I don't want tomorrow night. If I come out early in the morning with my cutlass, you will tell me, no, I selected 2 other boys. You will not be involved. Maybe Matt or Boogie. I've told you.
Don't worry, we'll start tomorrow.
Very early.
I'll
be here before Kokoroko.
No problem. We'll start tomorrow.
See them. Come on. Hey, would you even brought food for us?
See, respect yourself. We should brought food for you. See, this Angela is a fine girl. Just look at it. Hey, Angela, would you?
Well done,
Thank you.
Madu, Ike Baba.
You're always smiling.
How are you?
I'm fine. Mama said I should bring food for.
Hey. What is it? You said Mama said. Hey. So you didn't even bring the idea of bringing the food, is Mama? You see, Mama is a good Christian. Left for you, you'd have allowed hunger to finish me. Thank you. If you reach, you greet Mama for us. For me. Tell her that I got the food in good faith.
Let's go and eat.
Hey.
No problem.
Eat what?
We are tired.
Mama said you should bring the food for me, not for us. That is why she's a Christian. Angela.
You didn't bring any food.
I did not bring
Yeah, sorry.
Enjoy,
thank you.
Angie, you didn't bring anything. Even bread.
No.
Just like that.
You didn't bring bread, Angela.
Angie, baby.
Madu, bye-bye.
Hey, Angie, I just wanted to tell them.
I don't like your mental picture. You think like a cow.
Okay, so you now, the person that is like a cow will now give you food to eat. Let me see.
Come, let's eat.
As what? This food was brought by... All I'm saying is, you have to increase this money. Increase it, or I'll end it.
End it now.
You ungrateful loser.
Did you just call me ungrateful loser? Yeah, no, what event it? Okay.
Ungrateful loser.
No problem.
Madoka.
What is it? I'm loser.
Take it easy
No.
now.
Let me go and tell the whole village.
Bring your voice down. Now bring your voice down.
Okay, fine. I will bring my voice down.
Bring your voice down now.
Let me go, and you know what it means when I said I want to end it. I will just go now. Oh God, the whole village will be happy to hear my story. They will know that the almighty CWO leader that they hold in high esteem in this village is doing a crocodile business, roy business at the corner.
What kind of talk is that now? I'm just saying that, you should just lower the money. I mean, the money you said I should increase is too much. Bring the money down now. Let's divide the money into 3 now, so I'll just give you 1.
Okay, fine. At least we're heading to somewhere, so you have agreed to pay at all, to add to it.
I will add something small.
Hey, so, which means since you are going to... You see this woman? Oh, God! You, this woman! I would have hugged you if not for... I said it! You're a guy woman, oh, with so much sense, so much account, eh? Because in this whole village, I know this is our village, it can only be you. Can your woman leader ever be like her? It is only a woman like you with so much sense and so much guy in her that they will allow to be a CW. You know what CWO means? Anyway, you know, people don't understand. CWO leader. You're a guy woman. Okay, so now that you have decided to...
What?
You're cooking.
Yes.
Hey. Is the food ready?
Almost.
Before anything, before I tell you how the way forward, go and put food. Let me eat. See, don't poke out your face. Oh. Put network on that face. Because if you do your face anyhow, I will change my mind. And you will understand that at this time around, I am in charge. I call this. Smile. You see, you see why I said in this life you must be my in-law. Do put network on the face. Smile. See, a guy woman and a sense woman must be my in-law. Go and put the food. What meat did you use?
Cow tongue.
I would have hugged you if not for this woman. See, that is why I said you must be my in-law. Yes, leave this thing. See, you see cow tongue. I have missed cow tongue. When I was in Eko, the food we used to eat there, you see all these crayfish that they bring inside from Babish, it doesn't give taste. It is the real time. You didn't use
Excuse
dog
me.
meat. Okay, no problem. If you had used dog meat, I would have said you should put dog meat inside so that I will also eat because I'm... Anyway, let me go and wait. Let me wait for you. Make it fast so you hear them. Please, so that I can eat. Hey! Tell all these small children to bring them.
Maduka, what is going on here?
Ujunwa.
Mama.
How are you?
Mama, what exactly is going on here?
Are you blind? What does it look like is going on? Huh? Are you blind? This is a good food in the front of a good man. And I'm eating it peacefully.
Would you want to calm down, please? I will explain later, okay?
You will not want your daughter now.
Mama, when later?
Again.
Can you tell me what is going on here?
Please calm down.
Calm
down, please.
Another question. You will not want your daughter now. Caution her to reduce this question and answer section. If not,
If not, what will happen?
Ujunwa, please, I will talk with you later.
Come back here.
We are a reflection.
You have to be careful how you talk to
of what we believe.
myself and my daughter.
Sorry, man. Wait. If two of you now enter this side, who will now want me to be wasting my voice and be calling you to okay. It have come to that level of where? It's okay.
Life is like a run.
This Sinner-Ifeka, please, if it's still remaining, give Ujunwa to bring more. Because
life is like a stage play.
this food is the sweetest food I said it will always be my hero.
Mama, I don't get it.
But the truth is that we all
are we now slaves to Maduka? Just because we gave him reasons to believe that he's doing us a favor.
What else would he have me do? When he threatened to tell the whole village what I paid him to do.
Mama, he did?
What reason will I have, to do his bidding?
So, Mama, what are we going to do now?
I'm thinking of something. I'll think about it.
Mama, we have to do something. We have to do something.
Ujunwa, I will tell you what we are going to do.
Why is your sister around? Why is your face like this?
Is your sister around?
Hope there's no problem.
Is Angela around?
Yes, she's inside. Hope there's no problem. Why is your face like this? Is anything the matter? Why is your face like this? Uju? Nene, why is your face like this now?
Please
what
call
is
your
it?
sister for me.
What is the problem?
What is the problem?
There's something bothering me.
What is bothering you? Talk to me now, I'm your friend. If there's any way I can assist you, I will.
I think Maduka is trying to get close to me. Do you think he likes me?
God forbid. To fear Akwa. You should not have anything to do with that rascal. No, now. That boy is a rascal. You should not be close to him.
I know, but I was thinking maybe I should. Never mind.
Uju, remove every atom of feeling you have for that boy. Any feeling you have for him, flush it down the toilet. See, you and that boy are not on the same level. You're not on the same level with him at all. Uju, this entire village will be disappointed. Your mother will be disappointed. Even I your friend, I will be disappointed now.
Okay.
You know you're my friend. I will tell you the truth. Hmm? Is that all?
Yes.
Don't worry, don't.
Ujunwa. 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 Yeah. Ujunwa.
Mama, you're back.
No, I am still at the market. You mean you're still lying here since I left?
No, but you just left now.
3 hours ago, I just left. Are you all right? Let me see.
Just very tired. I'm tired.
Color is changing. When did you see your period last?
I can't remember.
Okay, you always tell me. I think it's 15th of June. 15th of June. Today is 15th of August. You. Help me now conclude. Hey, whoa.
Mama, conclude on what? Mama, you're scaring me. What is it?
Chime. Hey, it has happened.
What has happened?
I am going to be a grandmother.
Mama, are you saying that I am pregnant?
Chai! I know that my God is not sleeping. I know that my seed will never dry. Hey, I know that my lineage will not dry. Oh. Hey, John, please, Mama. Please, don't let anyone know. Don't let Madoka know. Don't let your friend know. You have to keep your mouth shut. And then, my dear, see, you're going to be active. You'll be taking walks to make sure you're healthy. Eh? And then I'm going to do more of the chores. Hey! Come, let's go inside. Just carry this. Hope it's not too heavy. Eh? It's not too heavy. Easy. Please, anywhere you're going to now, just watch it. Let me pack this one. Hey! Chineke mio. Chineke mio. Hey! Ewa. Hey!
Mama, are you saying I should run away with Maduka's child? Ha. Mama, you know Maduka. Maduka is very troublesome. If he finds out that I am pregnant, he will make trouble. Ha. Mama, I don't want Maduka's trouble.
Are you okay?
Yes, I don't know. There's nothing. It's fine.
Madoka, you are my brother. You can't be this moody for no reason. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's the problem? Talk to me. What is the problem?
Sister, what do you think will make a young girl swear on her life not to let a particular secret out of her mouth?
Madoka. You know, when it comes to women or woman problem, when they've decided not to say a word, nobody will break it, not even you. So relax yourself. Don't worry yourself too much, please. Okay? Madoka.
Sister. Are you trying to say that women are more secretive than men?
No. Don't even go there. Don't even compare man and woman. Don't, please. And I don't want to bother my head with all this problem going on. Okay? Just go inside there. Eat your food. Then later, we can talk about it. Okay? Madoka, go eat your food. I've prepared your favorite. Go and eat. Go. Go now.
Is this not Udochukwu that left for the city a few years ago? Hey, my dear. You're growing into such a fine young man.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No. Hey!
Madam Christiana, we have come to see you first. Hopefully, your response will prompt us to come with our kinsmen.
What?
My response? I'm confused though.
There's an antelope that run into your house. We want to catch it.
Oh, you mean my daughter, eh?
Yes.
So you've come to ask my daughter's hand in marriage, eh?
Wow.
Oh, Kampono, Ujunwa. Ujunwa, mo. Ujunwa. Come. Bekene.
Like mother, like daughter.
No, that is there. Do you know this young man here?
Yes, Mama. I know him.
Okay. Can go inside. Well, I thank God. But you see, there is an elder in the family, and that is my late husband's younger brother. We cannot continue the whole proceedings without him being informed, so I will inform him.
Sister, without food. Inside, without meat. Hey! I gave it to you. Hey! No. Hey! No. You met me at the wrong time. You met me at a very long time when the food is almost finished.
Who is talking about food now? Who is talking about food? Why must he be all about food all the time?
It's okay, you like quarrel. Small thing that I've said like this now, you're beginning to quarrel with it. What I mean is that you met me when I almost cleared the table. But no problem, since you met a few
If you
spoons.
like, break your table chops, remove this thing from here.
This is right, so.
Who is talking about food?
This is my sister that prepared it.
See, I am telling you that after all the shakara from Uju and her mother, look at who she wants to end up with. Look at who Uju wants to marry now. That stupid boy is who Uju wants to give her hand in marriage.
Stupid boy. Stupid boy are you talking about?
Udochukwu. Udochukwu, that idiot that just returned from the city. He's the one Uju wants to marry.
Hey! Well, let me drink water. Who told you? Udochukwu wants to marry Uju. Eh? Who told you? You are just radio without wire.
Listen,
telecommunication without a mast, antenna, pole. Okay. You don't have.
Okay. The truth is that they don't need my permission. They don't need my permission to take Uju's hand in marriage. Just the way his DNA in their house, his father. I'm telling you, their DNA, they're almost collecting list. They're almost collecting marital. See the way Mamuju is just calling them. Ogamo, my in-law, welcome. Ogamo, welcome. And you are here talking.
Are you talking about list of yam that she will buy in the market, or list of yam or marriage?
Marriage. They are here now. Everything is almost done. I'm telling you, go and see. Gabarayagi Christmas.
In Uju's house.
Yeah, Lero, Deba. This boy, I don't even understand. Your way, Bulike. See rice. These people, they just have a house. They don't have money. Fine house like this, see rice. They can't even afford complete stew. No meat. Your own poverty is even bigger than no.
Anyway, I will go inside and we'll bring the food, to serve you people. So just.
Hey!
Monica, what is it?
Mama!
What is it?
Udochukwu.
My guy.
Who your guy?
Yeah.
No, bro. No.
Monica, what is it now?
Mama. I did not come to this place for you. Udo? No. It's a Kebia. Hey, no. So you are the idiot that came to marry my Uju.
Which your Uju? Which Uju?
Mama, this is Maduka talking to you. Have you forgotten that we have an agreement? I will talk.
Maduka, leave this place now.
Hey, madam. Hey, mama. Calm down. Nah. So after walking gallivanting to and fro the city, smoking Igbo, and it's reflecting on your hair. Oh, you're wearing glasses too? You could boot. Hey! Don't be small waka.
Madoka! Leave this place now.
I said, who is this?
Leave this place now.
No problem. So you came with these urchins to come and marry my Uju. Eh?
Marry your Uju. Respect yourself and get out of here now.
Hey, Mama, no. I didn't come here for you.
Leave this place right now.
I didn't come here for you. So if I finish washing a car, it is you that will come and drive it and start the engine for me in this village.
Maduka, leave here now.
Mama, who is this?
Maduka, just leave here now.
Who do it's me? It's me, Maduka. You're asking who is this? Okay, wait, I will tell you who I am. Carry these people and get out of this place. We have seen the drink you brought. Me and my prospective mother-in-law.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? Please leave here now.
I should leave here?
Yes.
Okay, I will go and take Uju and leave. Listen. Carry these options and get out of here. Listen, why? You can't walk. Okay, wait.
We are a reflection.
Mama!
Of what
Mama,
we
don't carry this next time, oh. Okay. You even came with snap to marry my Uju. Your mates are coming with good wine
Good drink, champagne.
Yeah.
You're coming with Snap. Idiot.
Life is like
Nonsense.
a runway.
Snap. As beautiful as my
You
Uju is,
run
the Snap
your
you came
race
with.
your
Yes.
own way.
Snap.
Life is like a stage play.
Thank you for the drink.
Act the way you know.
Drink is not even original. Yeah? You brought fake Akolaku to come and marry Uju. Eh?
According to the way that we
No.
feel that is
No
right.
need. Let me see you here again.
But the truth is that we all play according to the way that we feel that is right.
Maduka! I said come out and face me! Come out! I know you're hiding there! Come out and face me! Maduka! Maduka! Come out and face me!
Please come on. What has he done this time around?
Auntie, how could he? How could he chase away my suitor and his people for no reason? For no reason! How could he?
Would you mean Madoka? I don't understand. Please make me to understand.
Auntie, better tell him to avoid me. Let him avoid me and anything that has to do with me. Else!
Hey!
Else! I will so deal with him. Try me. Let him try me. I'm coming back. Nonsense.
Hey! Ujunwa, weapon, Madoka, he's finished. But how? Uju, I've never seen Uju in this manner.
Mama, why will Maduka paint a negative picture of me? Mama, it's not like he has even paid my dowry. Or we are even betrothed to each other. Mama, why would he do a thing like that?
You know what? The God I serve has a way of answering my prayers.
Mama, I don't understand.
Do you know what he did is going to be to our advantage?
Mama, how is humiliating me in front of my suitor and his people to our own advantage?
You know your mother is very smart. Look at this. That way, with the trouble he's making, it will give me good reason for him not to have access to you and to the baby. And that way, I will have reasons to send you away. And no one wants to have anything to do with a troublemaker. And you know he's a troublemaker.
Dangling up and down. Are you okay? If you're sick now, I saw Dr. Okeke. You know, community health care. He came to supervise the health workers there. So that we use this opportunity now, we give you a very good drug that will take care of you. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Madoka.
Eh?
Madoka.
Eh, sister?
Why do you want to kill me in this village? Why? What have I done to you?
Kill you? How will I kill you? Am I killing you? Do I have a gun or a knife? How can I decide in this life to kill my only sister? Adaneru Kwano. Eh?
Madoka, just give me one reason. What made you go with this two left leg of yours to Ujunwa's house to scatter the meeting that was meant for her and her suitors?
Scatter which meeting? Is that why you're disturbing yourself? Ha! Sister, forget those people. Leave them. See, you should be able to know what your brother can do. You see me? Madoka Mwokodi. Azungu product will not sit in this village and wash a car for one idiot from nowhere claiming that he came from the city. to come and be driving the car. It's not possible.
Me as of me, I don't understand this. You're washing car and coming from city. That's your own problem. But the point is, I don't want problem in this house. Don't bring problem in this house, oh, in this village. Please.
Is that why you're disturbing yourself? Wait, is it because of this small matter that you want to have BP? Don't give yourself BP, oh. Remember, you're about to attain menopause.
Excuse you?
Eh?
You are talking about Ujunwa, so you are talking about menopause here. Respect yourself, oh.
Start food.
Like the one you kept here, there's no food in this house.
Eh?
There is no food.
There's no. Don't joke with me, oh. Don't see. Hey! Sister, where is the plate of food I left here?
Get out, Pico. Did you give me food? Am I the keeper of that plate?
This is how you finished all the kuli and granite I came back from the city.
Hey!
You finished it, only you. Now the food I left was just to go and tackle the problem that is disturbing me. You finished it again.
Mama, Ujunwa here is beginning to play with me. She's playing with me. She has started toiling with my emotions.
In what way?
What do you mean in what way? Do I have to bring 1 tuber of yam to appease you for you to know how much I'm beginning to fall in love with you? Mama, this is what I've been trying to make her understand. This thing is no longer, yeah, fine, I'm enjoying the way it is coming, the way the secrecy and everything, but right now, I don't want it to be a secret anymore.
Really?
Yes, Mama. Please, if you can, help me and talk to her. I mean, let her understand the implication of what she's doing to me. She's toiling with my emotions.
Is that why you drove Mazi, Ago and his son away?
Mama, you see that one? They are lucky I left the house in a hurry without my cutlass. Because what I would have done was I would have given them their manhood in their hand and they would go and fry it at home and eat it. Yeah? If I finish washing cars, somebody will come and drive it.
Mama, tell Maduka to stop coming here.
Eh?
Let him stop coming to this house.
Why? Eh? So what you do is just toy with people's emotion anyhow you like.
See, Maduka, my pregnancy does not need stress at all.
Like what? Like what?
What is it?
Madu,
Huh?
I wanted to know, is Uju around?
Wait, this question you just asked now, am I supposed to answer this question?
Here.
No, am I supposed to answer this question you just asked me? Do I look like Uju's keeper?
Please take it easy.
Hey, what do you mean take it easy? As if, do I look like somebody that kills Uju in a particular place at a particular time and at a particular section?
Madu, I was only asking because I saw it coming out from her mother's house. So
Uh-huh.
your face is like this. It's like
So
you know-
because I'm coming out of my mother's house, that is why you now ask me if Uju is at home.
That
Is she not your friend?
It is your business. I was only asking because I saw it coming out from her mother's house. So your face is like this. It's like they did not give you your clearing job.
Yes. Lijupugisiono. Truth.
Maduka, you're trying.
Wait. Let me ask you. Have you noticed anything strange about this your friend Uju of late?
Strange. Nothing, no. Only that she hardly comes out from her mother's house. That's just it.
That's all.
Yeah.
Or
are you expecting me to notice the fact that you scattered the meeting between her mother and her guests for reasons best known to you, Maduka? What are you looking for?
If I saw stone, how poor is she?
It's not possible.
I assume it's not possible. Oh, wait, because I stopped you, I even blame myself. Maduka, you're stupid sometimes. Yes. You see anything and you just stop the person and start talking to the person. Oh, wait. What Ujuda does is report me up and down.
to anybody she sees. She even reported to you too.
She did not report anything to me.
She didn't report to
She
you.
didn't report to me.
Eh.
Madu, leave me alone. Please go with your trouble this morning. I wonder why I greeted you.
You see this, Angela? You are taking too much in this village, oh. One day, dog pin, you will less. I will not choke pin. You will go down. Balloon. Okay.
I just can't just believe just what happened now. Look at what you have done. Running your mouth and practically spoiling everything that I have planned. What kind of rubbish is that?
Mama, I'm sorry. Hey, I didn't mean to say it. You know how annoying Maduka is.
Even if it's annoying, can't you control yourself? Eh? Can't you control yourself? Now I have to think of a way of shutting him up. What kind of rubbish is this?
Oh. Mama, I think if I go to Auntie Amara's house in the city, no one will find out.
Yes, that's true. Okay, I'm going to call her. I'll send her a message and tell her that you're coming. But you see, you need to keep this pregnancy a secret. Zip your mouth.
I promise.
Okay? And I'll also tell her not to talk to anyone about it.
Okay, Mama.
All right.
That's why you are back so early. I thought you'd be busy clearing the farmland. What happened?
Sister.
Hmm?
A man that his house is on fire, does he pursue rats?
Yeah. Wait, this one.
Sister, sit down. Sit down.
Which house is on fire? Did you build another house or this one here? I don't understand.
Sister, it's better that this one even catches fire because as it is now,
God forbid,
there is fire on the mountain.
Not in this one. Please.
Not in this house.
Please.
So you still have hope of remaining in this house. Anyway, why I called you is I want to marry. Yes.
Praise the Lord! Ha! Madoka, this is the second time you've said something very important and meaningful. Since your life, this is the second time.
Second time?
Yes, now. Have you forgotten?
Which one is the first time?
Let me remind you. The first time is when you gave me 2,000 naira to prepare this shit for us. Yes, now. And this is the second one. You're about to get married. Isn't our God wonderful?
In that case, you know what that means? Is that this house, as the first son of this family, it is my inheritance. So that means decide who and where to donate yourself. Because at your age, you're supposed to be married. So it's either you go and donate yourself, just look for one imbecile and give yourself to. Because you will not be in this house and my new wife will come in. Two of you will now be dragging one kitchen. I will not like that situation. So, Keta, Osita, Obido Nabo.
Okay.
Donate yourself to, even if it's motherless babies, go and dump yourself there because this house will now be my house.
Yeah, Madoka, you shouldn't worry now. The point is, get married first and then we'll get to that bridge, we'll cross it. As for me, as you can see now, I'm beautiful.
Yes.
I'm the one rejecting suit also.
Yes,
for your sake.
They are rejecting you
because
now.
you know you are useless already. But I promised my late mother that before I will marry, I will make sure that you are useful.
Madoka, I've heard you. I think the only problem we have here is my brother's wife, Christiana. You have her to contend with. I don't know if she's going to accept. Okay. I've had so many suitors coming for the same purpose, all to no avail.
Like I said initially, I want to marry Ujumwa Nketa and Nkechi as soon as possible. As the son of the soil, I said I must come and meet the most eldest man in their family which is you, before I go ahead with whatever I want to do. And that is why I came with this drink.
You did well.
Eh? As for Christiana, CW leader, leave that one for me.
Christiana,
I know how to handle her.
Are you sure?
Are
you very, very sure?
Ikenna. This is Madoka talking now. Don't bother yourself.
Do you know why I'm bothered?
Why?
I'm bothered because you don't even go to church, let alone being a Catholic. So I don't even see you having a chance at all.
Oh, there go. Oh, there go.
Okay.
Ikenna. Ikenna. How many times did I call you? Go and sleep. And when you're sleeping this sleep, it is not everybody that goes to church and say, Nafa Nana one amonso, that we go to heaven. I might not be going to church, but I have the key to achieve my aims. Now, don't bother. I have fulfilled my obligation. I have done what I'm supposed to do as the son of the soil by coming to see you with a hot drink. Leave the remaining one for me. I know what to do, sir. Let's go.
Yeah. Is a Christian above
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, whatever it means, but I know what I'm doing. Yes, thank you very much. Let's go.
Come. You really have to take this drink. I will take it after discussing with you and me.
No, you can keep this one.
I cannot. It is against our custom and tradition.
Yeah, this is a drink.
You are still a small boy. You see what I'm having here? It is age and wisdom.
What is even hindering you? I want to know what's You see why I said you're running too fast? You run faster than your shadow all the time. Calm down. Anytime I say follow me, follow me. But I'm going well.
No problem, but even the disciples of Christ, sometimes he will turn 5 bread to how many thousand so that they can see something to eat.
This one
very soon there will be charges. So very soon I can't be following you like this with empty stomach. Very soon you'll be bringing us something.
So as my friend, you won't trust me if I say follow me. You are not serious, oh?
I'll follow you, but something will come out. Meanwhile, guy, do you think you can even marry and take care of a woman? How possible is that? Where is money? Marriage is not a child's play.
That one is not a problem. See, the worst part of it is that I've not started. Let me start just like I've started. When we get to the bridge, we'll know how to cross it.
When you get to the bridge, you cross it.
Okay.
Because as for me, I'm not even getting married soon. In the next 9, 10 to 11 years now, I will know how to get married.
No, if you like, don't go and look for him. Even if you seem best and married. Your mate, you don't know how old you are.
Marriage is not my problem now.
Ujunwa. Uju. This one you're lying down almost lifeless. I hope all is well.
Yes, Uncle.
So how are you today?
I'm fine, Uncle. I'm okay.
It's okay. What of your mother?
My mother went for CWO meeting.
It's okay. I actually came to discuss something with you.
Okay. Let me get a seat.
Come. I'm not in the mood to sit down now. So I'm somehow in a hurry.
Okay, Uncle.
A young man called Madoka came to my house yesterday.
To do what?
He came to ask for my support.
Your support for what?
He said he wants to marry you. He actually came with a drink. But I did not accept the drink. I told him I would discuss with you first.
Wait. Was that why he chased away my suitor and his people? Uncle, Madoka is insane.
Huh?
Yes! In fact, I am going to the city to stay with my aunt and study for my JAMB. I'm leaving this village.
Ujunwa, that means I should return the drink back to her.
Yes.
You don't want to marry her?
No, Uncle, I'm not marrying him. Tell him, in fact, tell him it's not going to be possible.
Ujunwa, if I am asked to deliver a message to the king, I am going to willingly do that. But if I am asked to carry this king on the head, I will have no other option but to decline. What about your mother, the Christian, the CWO leader?
She went for her CWO meeting, Uncle.
Tell her that I visited. I will be on my leave now.
Okay.
But listen to me, my daughter. Forget about what is trending right now amongst you young girls over there. The pride of a woman is a husband. You need a man in your life.
I have a choice to make, but you took away my willpower from me.
My greetings.
I have a life to live, but you want me to follow your lead. Look what you made me believe. Now I'm stuck deep down the ocean. You have the power to rescue me, but you choose to let me drown. Oh my God. Now I am looking at the future, and it's not so bright. Because I was following your footsteps, you didn't guide me right. Because of your selfish reputations, you refused to tell me what I need to know.
Are you walking out on me?
Sister, you're talking nonsense. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
What do you mean?
Don't tell me. I have told you. I've told you time number. Better go and look for a husband, though.
Excuse you.
What are you saying? Excuse
we
me.
are talking now.
Yeah, let me ask you one question. Wait, are you happy the way I am loafing about, walking to and fro like devil in this village? I have tried everything I can in the city. I came back, I told you that the life in the city is not easy. That I am here to take over. Now I have decided to be responsible. You don't want me to be responsible. Are you a witch?
That's your own problem.
Eh?
That's your own problem.
Okay, I want to marry and set up a business. Yes. I have begged you. Marry a rich man so that he will set me up, even if it is Babi's saloon. So that I'll be able to be making money like every other person. You prefer to keep yourself, but you will expire very soon. Yeah, maybe. Better look for a husband now. Now I have a land. A big viable land. Uncle Chinedu have been looking for a way to sell that land. It's not better for me now. I divide it into half. Sell one. Use it to set up my business and marry. Is it a bad thing?
Maruka, look at you. I divide it. Sell one. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Anyway, that's a story for another day. You know, when you told me that you're about to get married, I was so happy. I was the most happiest human being on this planet Earth. Only for you to come up with this stupid idea of yours that you want to sell our father's property.
Our father's property?
Let me ask you one question, Madoka. Let me ask you, if our father have sold that land, what are you going to sell now?
He will use it and make us better. Hey! Because by now, it's either he has a company that I would have inherited. Let me tell you something. If there is any word like inheritor, I am the sole inheritor of my father's property. Even you. It's just that you are my sister. I can't even inherit you. So better donate yourself to one imbecile now. This thing you are dragging here now, supposed to, you and your father-in-law, your husband is supposed to be talking this nonsense.
You're telling me?
Maruka, shut up. You know your problem? The problem you have is you talk too much. You talk too much and you're a lazy man.
I am the
lazy.
first son of this family. The Diopa of this family.
Shut up your mouth, Biko.
What? Your mates are there taking off. Now, at your age, you're supposed to be having like 5 children.
I don't
You're
hear.
here dragging land with me. Anyway, I am going to meet Ikenna.
I hear.
Ikenna will provide a suitable buyer that will buy that land at a very good price. That is where I'm going now.
You lie. Madoka, you lie.
So?
It will not happen. Except I'm not here. I'm waiting now. Madoka, try it.
No problem.
Try it now. I will wait for you and those buyers to come. It will never happen. Then I will tell you that I'm the Aga of this family. Rubbish. My own father's property.
I am looking at the light and the light is shining, and yet there is darkness. Look what the teller is designing. It is beautiful, but yet it won't fit. This life that we live, it's not intentional. I know you don't understand. You've made your plans the way it will suit you. But what about me?
Good morning, sir.
Madam, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. Sir, please, sorry I had to come this early. You know, it was due to the urgency of what we discussed.
Unfortunately, I discussed with Ujunwa, and she told me that she's not interested. As I speak, she is about to travel to the city for her jump lesson.
Travel what?
That was what she told me. She wants to go to the city for her jump lesson.
Hi. Oh, God. Wait. So, she wants to travel to the city. Now she remembers she wants to go to the city for her jump lesson. All the jump lessons we have in this village is not working. She wants to go to the city with my unborn child in her womb. I say, what? What? Mazi, even if she wants to read Cambridge, doctorate degree PhD, she will wait in this village until she has given birth to my child before she leaves this village to anywhere. Nani, thank you. You have done your own bit.
Come, my son. Bia?
You will hear it. You will hear the story.
CWO leader. The daughter is pregnant. Hello, man. Hello, man.
Get him not here. Uju! You must come out here. Come out here now before something will befall you people in this family. Come out now. Asking, what is what? Tom. Is it?
Why are you shouting in my compound?
Thank God you're here. Thank God you have come back, because I will not take it lightly. Ask your friend here why she wants to run away with my child in her womb. If you touch me again, you connive with your daughter. You connive with your daughter for her to run away. All of a sudden, she remembers she has to jump exam to write. And the only place for her to go and do her lesson, extracurricular lessons, according to you, is to go to the city, run away to the city with my own child to go and write a jump because you want to run. No, leave me.
Shut up!
I don't even know where you put that hand you're using to hold me. You're even telling me to skip.
Shut up your mouth, Maduka!
Instead of you to beg me, you are even commanding me. Okay, let everybody hear now.
Maduka.
Maduka,
can you keep quiet? What is all this like?
Tell your daughter, it's all two of you. After giving birth to this child, you hand over the baby to me. I don't want to marry again. I don't want to marry again. With failure to do that, you people will see and will witness my wrath in this village.
is the problem?
Sister, they want to take away my unborn child. Huh? Yes. The first grandchild of this family. They want to take it away.
Make me to understand, please.
Sister, it's Uju.
Which Uju? You mean Ujunwa?
Ujunwa?
The daughter of Onyisi CW. Mban, it's impossible.
Eh?
No, man, me. Impossible.
I was on my own, no? Mm-hmm. She called me.
Okay.
He said, I like your way. You're a young man, vibrant and intelligent and strong. She now said, instead of you to be cultivating inside the bush, come and cultivate inside the house.
Yay!
She paid me.
Eh?
Yes. I went straight. Mm-hmm. I looked at the engine. Very well. I used city eye and look at it. It wasn't clear. And I came down to village eye. Looked at it very well. I found out that the engine oil inside the engine is corrugated. I do service it. I remove the oil. Put another fresh oil. Change the piston and ring. Grind the top. Put fresh top cylinder. I started the engine. The engine starts. I raise it. Vroom, 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 vroom. It's responding. Mm-hmm. Now, the engine want to knock.
It will not knock. How now?
Sister. All my efforts.
Hey!
Everything I did to make it work. She got pregnant.
Hey!
Now they want to take away the child.
They lie.
And marry her to another person.
Kabu story. It will not happen.
I know what you can do.
You sure you are the one that saw to the engine? Eh? Sister. You oil it.
Is that here, Robert?
Hey, yeah.
I was the first person that opened the engine.
It won't work. Now you will know you have a sister.
What a shame. How could I bring such a disgrace upon myself? Angela, I'm in trouble.
Hey, Uju, don't be hard on yourself like this, eh? What has happened has happened. Right now, we need to just find a way out of this mess. Eh?
Find a way out? Getting pregnant for a man that my mom paid to sleep with me, just to give her a child in order to continue my father's lineage, has no way out. I am stuck in shame.
The deed has been done already, eh? You need to take it easy. You have to be strong for yourself and your unborn child.
Tell me, how will I cope with this shame? I will be on the lips of every village gossip.
It's not possible. Eh? Be rest assured that I will never use this against you. Never. And if I should catch one of these village maidens trying to mock you or insult you, trust me now, I will break that person. Eh? Uju, it's okay. Eh? It's okay, it's fine. Eh? Everything will turn out well. Eh? Eh? Hey. Sorry.
I have a choice to make, but you took away my willpower from me. I have a life to live, but you want me to follow your lead. Look what you made me believe. Now I'm stuck deep down the ocean. You have the power to rescue me, but you choose to let me drown. Oh my God. Now I am looking at the future, and it's not so bright. Because I was following your footsteps, you didn't guide me right. Because of your selfish reputations.
Your reason for hiding your face from me, I don't know. Good morning. Good morning. Eh? Christiana. Imagine what desperation has done to you. Eh? Paying a man to impregnate your own daughter. Aro. Christiana, my sister. So many women in this community look up to you as their role model. Eh? Look at what you've done. And you are the head of a CWO. Eh? Christiana, what have you done? Eh? Okay. If you like, come to the next meeting. If you don't like, don't come. That's all I can say. Eluba.
Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Silence is killing me. Yeah. Somebody help me. I need somebody.
Christiana, sometimes you baffle me. Why should you hide such a sensitive thing from me? Does it mean you are not interested in the future of your innocent daughter? Why?
Well, I felt you wanted to take over my late husband's landed property. You know, because I do not have a male child to continue his lineage after Ujunwa, you know, gets to be married out.
Well, what would you think of a thing like that? No problem. I believe that Ujunwa and this young man, they are adults. Huh? No problem. I've forgiven you. I've forgiven you. No issue.
Thank you.
Christiana, you have really dragged the name of the CWO into mud. And I cannot overemphasize how disappointed the Reverend Father is.
Why are we all running around talking like this? This woman should cease to be our leader. Because we are not learning any good thing from her.
Like they say, when the head of the river is contaminated, the rest of the river will become unhealthy. We have to do something now.
This woman is a bad egg. Yes. And she must be taught a lesson now.
Yes.
My fellow women, please, I want to appeal.
Don't even go there. After saying that my cousin will go to hellfire, and you are here telling us to forgive her. Never! Never!
Sister Christiana, do you have anything to say?
Please, you people should forgive me.
I'll forgive Bonyebe.
Because no.
Forgive me.
You should forgive me. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I beg you. Please forgive me, please.
Forgive.
Hey!
I'm your friend though.
See, let me tell you, you have no clue whatsoever. You have no clue what true friendship is all about.
Don't say this now. Don't say this. Don't talk like that. Eh? If you are in my situation, you even do worse than what happened. See, the truth is, the whole thing was very complicated.
So even when I suspected, you decided to keep it a secret. You are not a nice person.
I agree. Okay, now that you've known, the truth is that she paid me to be sleeping with the girl. And you keep it as a secret. So would you have me to start talking about it?
So what's the result? What's the result of keeping it a secret now? What's the result?
There's no result. I know. I'm at fault. I'm at fault. Eh? But Ike, the truth is that I love this girl. I love her with everything inside of me. Yes, a child is involved now because I got her pregnant, but I don't want only the pregnancy. I don't want only the child. I want her too. I want to marry her. The confusion is that the thing is I don't know how to go about it. I'm getting confused. Now, calm down. Oh, I'm your friend. I'm your friend, though.
Anyway, just go and meet her one-on-one. Like Mazi Oka said, just go and meet her, talk to her. You people have to rub mind, speak with her. I think there will be a good result. Just speak with her. That's what you do.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey!
See, I don't like this kind of thing.
Thank you for this advice.
I'm saying you behave like Judas.
You see the advice you just gave to me now. Let me go and see if it will work.
I know I've done a lot of bad things in my life.
But one thing I've done right is fall in love with you. I promise. I assure you that I will be a loving husband, father, brother, and a lover to you and our unborn child.
What do you do when all you think about is the satisfaction of a loving mother who stands on the gap of her fate to make her late husband proud, but only to end up bringing shame on his household?
Yesterday is gone. But you were in the present to direct our future. Please, give me that single honor of being his son-in-law. I assure you all the happiness in this life and support.
I've lived all my life fulfilling my mother's wish. It's high time I followed my heart.
I know I've wronged you. I know I've wronged you by letting what you were supposed to keep as a secret out to the world. I take the blames. Please, ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't let the love I have for Uju to push me.
Please get up, please. Please. Can you just get up? Please sit down. Listen, if anyone has to apologize, I am the one. I'm sorry. Ujunwa, please, I'm very sorry to have toyed with your emotions, okay? Madoka, as soon as she delivers, I'll hand over your baby to you.
Ma, one more thing, ma. Ma, please. I beg you to give her hands to me in marriage. Please, ma. I loved her from the very first day I set my eyes on her. And ever since then, a lot of things have changed about me. Sincerely speaking, I promise and I assure you that I will be a loving and a caring husband and a father to our unborn child. Please.
Please, you want him? You love him?
Of what we believe. We are a reflection of what
Sister.
we believe. Yeah.
What is it again?
Life is like a runway. You run your
Sister, I don't know how to say what I want to say, but sister, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I know I've not been a good brother to you.
I know.
I've not even been a good job to this family. Ever since our father died, I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm useless.
You are not.
No, I am. Because if I'm not, how can a full-fledged boy like me go to the city? The only thing I came back with is one bag of kuri and granite. The little money I was able to work for, I used it to do gambling. And they ate everything. Thank God for Uju here, who has always been praying and advising me, if not for her. The truth is that, sister, I'm a changed person now. Please, you see, I'll make sure I change everything. I'll make sure I make you proud. I'll make our parents in the grave proud. I'll put a smile on your face.
No. Maduka, sit back. No, you shouldn't kneel. Sit back. For the fact you are here with Ujunwa, my mind is at rest. I'm so happy. Ujunwa, a good girl from a Christian home. I'm happy. You know what, yeah? You have my full support. Yes, so. You see that marriage plan? Go ahead. I'm solidly behind you. Yes, so. You know that your friend? Tell him. Yes. Tell him to go and get those buyers. Hey, for that plot of land, sell it. Yeah, so when you sell it, you use half for the marriage plan. And whatever is left for for your business now. You have a new family, you need to set up business and take care of your family. Yes, now. Let me shock you. You know this one we've been fighting. It's not, you didn't reach here. I've been saving up because I knew a day like this would come for this marriage. Don't worry.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Sister. I said it.
Of course.
You will. Who can your sister ever be like this? When I was telling people that I have the best sister, they thought I was lying. Look at her. You will go to London.
Yeah. There is no better way to teach the younger ones good morals.
The way we good afternoon. How is your daughter?
She's fine.
Well, this is fine. And you are forgiven. And Reverend Father just gave us letter.
I am forgiven.
Yes.
And you are recalled to be a CWO leader again.
I've been recalled?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Life is a mirror.
We are happy for you.
Look at you and see through.
Stop crying.
Your life, it's a mirror. People look at you and they see themselves. So live right, live right. Don't you compromise. So live right, live right. Don't you compromise. No matter how it makes you feel, say the truth, say the truth, say the truth. At all costs. No matter what it might cost you, say the truth, say the truth, say the truth. At all costs. My life depends on it. Your life depends on it. Say the truth. At all costs. No matter how it makes you feel, say the truth. Say the truth. Say the truth. At all costs. At all costs.